Dear young ladies and gentlemen, distinguished organizing committee, distinguished Mr. Dimowski. First of all, I would like to thank Ms. Kastner for bringing us all together here today. And I have to emphasize that Life Learning Academy is becoming more and more leading organization from this sector in this part of the region and Europe. I have to say that I'm very proud and honored that I'm here today with you. I'm George Trolovic and I'm representative of Megatron University or John Naisbitt University from Belgrade, capital of Serbia. I really changed my concept after, while I was listening to the first part of this conference, I was thinking about totally different things, because I think that life mentoring is a first part, first step and intro before leadership. And as we already mentioned, I think that it's a two-way story, and you have to recognize the right mentor and to be recognized by the right mentor, and to believe in yourself and to believe in your mentor. Because I know it sounds a little bit pathetic, but life is very simple. And it's just a game. You have to play it. It's like tango, you know. You have to let the partner lead the dance. And you can see that in completely different segments of life. You can see it in basketball and football games. When they feel the game as a just way of fun, they play perfect, because they are relaxed. If you swim and you are relaxed, it's much more easier. So sometimes the crucial thing is to let your mentor lead you on. So it's very specific story. That's the reason why I would like to start my presentation with almost same sentence. My very good friend of mine, State Secretary Mr. Brezovar, said that I will talk deeply from my heart. Because while I was listening first few presentations, I find out that the best way to start my presentation is to share with the young people my experience and my example of mentorship, because I was a lucky guy to have impressive, the wisest mentor I could have, because I started my career completely from the scratch as an 18-year-old boy at the entrance of the university 12 years ago. Right now I'm special advisor as a director, head of rector's office, and much more in some unofficial way. So that's the main thing. You have to believe in yourself to fight through the life, because it's a main battle. And even after 10 mistakes, you have to believe. You have still to believe, because one day, if you have invested positive thoughts and positive energy, it will come back through huge things, impressive things, in the most positive way. So, Rector, Professor Micha Ivanovic, at that time, he believed in me. He said, let's make this guy more successful. It was the main thing for me. But the crucial thing in my case was to let him lead me on, to learn new knowledges, to find new experiences. And after that, everything is different, of course. So, can we start with the presentation? We are coming from Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. We are the leading private university in this part of Europe. with more than 20, okay, with more than 20,000 of active students. This is currently the number, 40,000 students. So, Megatron University has over 2 decades of tradition, and it's a leading private university in Central and Southeast Europe. The first educational institutions of this university were established in December of 1899 under the initial name of Megatron University. This university was a pioneer in the region in terms of development of education in the field of management, organizational behavior, intercultural management, and related disciplines. The university employs more than 300 teachers with a PhD on the full-time basis, and over 100 people have worked in the university's administration. Currently, more than 14,000 students attend the Megatron University. The university has a modern campuses in Belgrade and other parts of Serbia in a total area of 17,500 square meters. We have 4 pillars of Megatron University. The 4 pillars of our university are, well, first, one of the most important things, top teachers from the country and abroad. We have modern textbooks which are constantly innovated and adjusted to achievements of modern science. We have very active international cooperation. We have ultra-modern space, specially designed to meet the highest educational standards. This is the main building, the main campus of our university, located in New Belgrade area. University Hall. This was the first day of new semester, so you can see a lot of younger people inside of our building. This is the main amphitheater, 700 seat places capacity. One of other type of classrooms. So everything is dedicated to the students. We are there because of them, not the opposite. Cafeteria. 2 times per week we have a live music band performance. All the time, during all the year. It's not only for, let's say, Christmas time or something like that. Today, the university is at its 4th stage of development based on a completely new concept of global learning. It allows the students studying at the university to prepare for a successful career in different cultural, economic, and political environments. This concept shows that modern and global business is not based on international factors but intercultural ones. In other words, international management gives way to intercultural management. Let's say a few things about global learning at Megatron University. Megatron University was created in Serbia and through NEK in Europe as well. The university also has certification issued by the American Quality Association. University diplomas are, which is very important, thus recognized in the whole world without the need for notification, which is constantly confirmed by the graduates who successfully find jobs in the United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Malta, Scandinavia, etc., etc. Next very important question, who teaches at Megatron University? Various forms of classes at the faculties and colleges of our university are taught by highly competent and experienced professors, assistants, and teaching associates. Students have an opportunity often to listen to the lectures of visiting professors from top European and world universities. First of all, John Naisbitt, one of the greatest world's intellectuals, Sung-Jo Park, a leading international management expert, Jean-Jacques Chenaron, a leading business economics expert, Christophe de Jager, a prominent doctor of medicine and philosophy, and Hing-Xin Yang, distinguished professor in the field of computer science, and many others, and many others.
Are the lectures in English about these people? Yeah.
Yes, the lectures are in English. This is the photo from the lecture of Jean-Jacques Chenaron from Grenoble State of School of Management. In addition, during their studies, the students of our university have an opportunity during studies to attend the lectures of prominent Serbian politicians and public personalities, ambassadors of leading countries in the world, the United States, Russia, Great Britain, Israel, Japan, Mexico, Italy, etc., etc. Numerous and varied curricular and extracurricular activities at Megat University take place owing to highly qualified and kind officials who are always available to students. Here you can see the photo from the lecture of Serbian Minister of Foreign Affairs and the first Prime Minister, the first Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Ivica Dačić. Here you can see His Excellency Ambassador for Argentina, Mr. Ricardo Fernandez, during the lecture at our university. Very important facts. The university consists of 12 graduate schools, 2 colleges, and the Institute for New Technologies, which are located in Belgrade and 5 other cities in Serbia. One very important fact is that we are a university, we are the pioneers of decentralization of educational system in Serbia. So not only in the capital of Serbia. Megat University has also one higher educational institution outside Serbia, situated in London, West London Business School. Next, please. So, the students may study business economics at 3 study programs in several campuses and acquire academic degrees of BCC in economics, MCC in economics, in management, economic studies, and management and business studies. Next interesting field is the field of culture and media. Of 3 study programs in Belgrade and Jagodina, and acquire academic degrees of journalist, culture and media manager, and public relations manager. The School of Law of 3 study programs in Belgrade and Jagodina, and acquire academic degrees of Bachelor of Law, Master Law, and PhD Legal Sciences. Also, which is very interesting for new young generations, is IT sector and computer sciences. We have the Faculty for Computer Sciences in Belgrade and Jagodina. Here you can see degrees on that faculty. International Economics in Belgrade, and acquire academic degrees, BCC in Economics, MCC in Economics, and PhD Economics. Completely different thing, it's a field of art and design. It's located in Belgrade and acquire academic degrees of BA in Applied Arts, MA in Applied Arts, and PhD in Applied Arts. Megaton University faculties and campuses. Aeronautics in Belgrade and acquire academic degrees of BCC in Traffic Engineering and MCC in Management in Aeronautics. The new faculty very, very popular. Biofarming, modern science of agriculture can be studied in Bačka Topola, and the following academic degrees acquired. On completing undergraduate studies in duration of 4 years in any of these areas, students may continue with postgraduate studies and pursue a master's or PhD degree or specific specialist studies. One of the most important sectors of our university is international cooperation department. The success of international cooperation is best amplified by numerous signed agreements on cooperation with the universities around the world, the membership in prestigious university associations. Here you can see one of them, Danube Rectors Conference, News. So participation in organization of European projects, Tempus, Erasmus, student exchange program, organization and participation in international education affairs, organization of the annual International Scientific Conference, active exchange of students, teaching and administrative staff, organization of summer and winter schools for students from abroad, and implementation of 4 international study programs. Now something very special, the Chinese Center of Megat University. As a part of the strategy of the improvement of the international cooperation of the Megat University, special attention is paid to promotion of culture, language, history and customs of different countries. This successful practice and strong support and assistance of the Embassy of the Republic of China in Belgrade resulted in establishment of the Chinese Center with an aim to promote the Chinese language, tradition and culture, and which today represents the center for the exchange of Serbian and Chinese students and professors. So we are very good in that.
How about Slovene?
That's the next step. We already mentioned, yes, in unofficial part of this conference, that we will make it much more better, for sure. This is the first step. Okay. So, something more about the Chinese Center at our university. The results of the active work for the Chinese Center are signing of the agreement and a cooperation with 9 prestigious universities from China, including the Beijing Union University, Shanghai University, Southeast University, and others. What are the results? Well, an intensive exchange of students and teachers, which is a very important thing for the young people, to travel a lot, to exchange the thoughts and ideas between the other young people from all around the world. Tuition fees which the government of the Republic of China awards to the Megat University every year. Organization of the first fair of Chinese universities in Serbia in 2013, when the Megat University visited delegations from 13 universities from China and 3 Chinese television stations. Establishment of the library with more than 6,000 editions, a gift of the Embassy of Republic of China in Belgrade. Okay, the time is running. Next slide, please. Here you can see the celebration of Chinese New Year at our university. The Chinese head of fair. One delegation from Chinese embassy. We also have the Iranian Center, so you can see how important the intercultural dimension is. Okay, next. We don't have enough time. We also have a Center for Career Guardians, counseling and lifelong learning at Megat University. Well, this is a photo of our dear rector, Professor Michevanovic, and I'm using this opportunity to send you his best regards from south of France. We were here in May of last year. He received an award of ambassador of knowledge, and that was the start of our cooperation, and I think I'm quite sure it's only a start, and yes, we will have to upgrade it in the near future, and together we are much more stronger. And I will finish my speech with one, it's a part of one joke. So it goes that it's not important what is the official title of your dissertation, it's important who is your mentor. Thank you for attention.